Hey, welcome inside this episode of Zippy's Garage. Let's head to Ciocca Corvette in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and check out our remaining 2024 Corvette inventory. Hey, real quick before we get to Atlantic City. Yes, this video is going to be focusing in on our 2024 leftover inventory, but it is February. I mean, shoot, look, you can see the snow out in the driveway. I actually drove the Corvette home in a little bit of snow. This is my daily driver, my 2019 Corvette, but it is the perfect time to place an order for a brand new 2025 Stingray with a discount. Our new ordered cars, we do offer discounts on orders. So if you're looking to place an order for a brand new 2025 Stingray, please give us a call. We'll have it discounted and you'll have that car by spring, early summer. Again, we can place the order right now for you and have that car for you in just a few short months. So there's not a long delay. If you're interested in an E-Ray, give us a call. We've got them in stock and we can place orders for E-Rays as well. Z06s, you'll see we have them in stock. Head over to our website. Give us a call if you're looking to place an order for that Stingray or for that E-Ray. We'll have it for you for the summer of 2025. So welcome inside this episode of Zippy's Garage. Thanks for pushing that play button, folks. Allow me to introduce myself if you're new here. My name is Jeff Zippity-Doo-Dah, and I am a 20-year Corvette owner, lifetime member of the Corvette Museum. I happen to own a C5 Z06, and I daily drive my 2019 manual transmission Stingray, 140 miles every day back and forth to work. Speaking of work, I happen to work in Atlantic City at Ciocca Corvette, one of the country's largest Corvette dealers. You can see all the Corvettes that we have here today. But today, what I'm going to focus in on is some of the remaining 2024 new Z06s that we have in stock, as well as a few limited remaining 2024 Stingrays. But before we get too far into the Corvette inventory, I wanted to mention the date. This has been released on Facebook and so forth, but wanted to get out there for the local Corvette community in the New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. We have done now what's called the Corvette Takeover, and this is an event that's held in Princeton, New Jersey, and the date is now set for Saturday, April 12th. And again, we'll be at the Carnegie Office Center up in Princeton. If you're familiar with Princeton, it's right near the Hyatt in Princeton, New Jersey, right off of Route 1. This is not your typical takeover. This is a nice, relaxing Corvette cars and coffee, if you will. We'll have music, we'll have food trucks, we'll have vendors, and really cool displays. So if you're in the area, Saturday, April 12th is the next Corvette Takeover, hosted with Scott from 512 Garage and Dave from Yellow Vet 04, both of whom are on YouTube as well. But like I said in that introduction, wanted to review some of the remaining 2024 Corvettes that we have here. And I have them lined up outside here. In my previous video, I really highlighted in on the remaining 2024 Stingrays that we had at extreme deep discounts at 15% off. We still have a few remaining Stingrays. You can see here's 3 of them here. These are the white cars with the blue interior. I believe I'm down to 4 of them now, and they are 15% off, which is over $14,000. No special qualifiers to get that $14,000 price. And if you happen to own a 2010 or newer Camaro, you get another $2,500 off of that price. And if you have GM supplier or employee discount codes, you can add that on top of those other discounts. So you have a $14,000 discount from Ciocca, If you have a Camaro, that's another $2,500. If you have GM supplier or employee, that's probably another $1,000 or $1,500 that you can apply to these discounts on these white Stingrays that we have in the building. These are the only remaining Stingrays that we have are white. They're 3LTs, Z51, magnetic ride, 2 roofs. So it has the body colored roof as well as the transparent roof. And they have the twilight and tension blue interior. This particular one happens to have the competition seat, which I will show you as well. Now, what I wanted to focus in on are the remaining Z06s that we have. We have these 2 torch reds, and then we also have these 2 over here. We have a rapid blue and a Seawolf gray. All of these cars are listed at MSRP. I'll put the details here. If you have interest in one of them, pick up the phone. Let's see if we can put a deal together on them. Now, what's unique about these Z06s is these have options that you can't get right now because of the GM constraints. You can see this one has the aero package on it. This one happens to be the painted carbon flash version. You can see it's got the high wing up here. Let's kind of go over each of these particular Z06s one at a time. Torch red. This happens to be a dipped interior. So right off the bat, I can tell you it's a 3LZ because the only way you get that dipped interior is with the 3LZ option package. People say, what is a dipped interior? A dipped interior carries the color throughout the entire interior. So your door sills, your A-pillar, up here, the Alcantara and suede, the stitched roof, all of that is going to be red. Also get you the red seat belt. It upgrades the seat to the GT2 style seat. This particular one is a non-lift car. We do have customers that prefer a car without front lift. This does have the carbon fiber and leather steering wheel. Really nice setup, and that leather airbag as well. That's all part of the 3LZ package. There's the standard brushed aluminum speaker covers, meaning they're not the stealth setup. Red caliper, black wheel. Let's go over and check out the window sticker. 24 Z06 Coupe 3LZ, torch red, adrenaline red dipped interior. Carbon aero and painted carbon flash. It's got the high wing, the gas guzzler, red brake caliper, black spider design wheel, and the engine lighting for $100, bringing the total price to $138,130. The stock number is R5609528. If you got interest in this car, let me know, because you can't build one of these right now because of this aero that is on constraint. Speaking of aero, here's another aero car. This one is visible carbon fiber, so you can see the weave in this particular setup on this car. This one has the silver wheel, so it is not the black wheel, but still has the red caliper. You can see visible carbon along that side skirt here, and then the visible carbon up on the high wing. This one's a convertible. You can see here it has the notchback rear, so this has the nacelles. That's this piece here, and you can see you can't see the motor. Spin back over to this coupe. It's got the big swooping window. You can see the motor on a coupe. There's your subtle differences between a coupe and a convertible. Let's open this one up. This one still has the red seat belt, but it has the jet black interior sport seat. You can see the red stitching on the seats here. This one has the carbon fiber level 2 interior. So this becomes carbon fiber around the center console here. And then here, the center section is also carbon fiber. This car has the front lift system. You can see the lift button there. Carbon fiber steering wheel, black leather with that beautiful red stitching. So this, again, beautiful setup on the black and red interior. Now this is not considered two-tone because a two-tone would then affect the seat. to be black and red. So let's take a walk over and read this window sticker. Again, option setup that you cannot get right now because of the constraints. 24 Z06 convertible 3LZ, torch red, adrenaline red interior with jet black. Carbon fiber aero, visible high wing, $10,495. Carbon fiber interior level 2, $49.95. Gas guzzler, front lift, spider design wheel in the machine faced aluminum, carbon flash roof and nacelles, engine appearance package, bright red brake caliper for $695, custom interior trim, and then you got the red intake and the red seat belt for $159,595. So guys, I'll come back to this one here. I'll do a quick edit, and I want to show you what that convertible appearance package looks like. So as promised on this red convertible Z06, let's show you what that convertible engine appearance package looks like. So this car is equipped with the engine appearance package, but in this position you can't see it. It's underneath this tonneau cover. So this tonneau cover has to be in the raised or halfway position in order to see that. So let's go ahead and get the roof open so we can expose this tonneau cover and the engine appearance package. What you're going to do is put the roof down. You're going to push this button here, and what that does is that activates the windows going down and the roof going up. And you're going to stop, take your finger off, stop in this up position, and that reveals the engine appearance package on the convertible. You can see you've got this little window here, and then it shows that red intake on the Z06, which I think is absolutely beautiful on the Z06, and I think it even looks better on this car, being that the Corvette is torch red. But this is the only way that you see that engine appearance package. And I know there's plenty of folks that will do an aftermarket setup here where this piece becomes entirely clear, but then you need to get, the only way to get this red intake is to order it from the factory that way. So you've got to order this red intake, then you can upgrade or change this out to be all clear to show the entire engine bay. But I think that's gorgeous. We don't get a ton of them in here, but I just wanted to make sure I got this on camera to show you what that convertible engine appearance package looks like on the Z06. 3 of these coupes available, and then this one happens to have the competition seat. Show you what that looks like. Again, the comp seat is slightly different as far as the color setup on compared to the GT2 seat, but I like the competition seat in the C8. Again, this is considered a dipped interior, but it's actually two-tone. This is a dark blue versus up against a light blue. Hopefully it comes through on camera. Again, dark blue against that brighter tension blue. Really cool setup, and again, only available as a 3LT. Discounted down to $80,814. These cars, I think, had a $95,000 window sticker. Now, getting into back to the Z06s. This car is unique in that it has a lot of carbon on the car, and again, stuff you can't get right now from General Motors. Visible carbon fiber on the aero. Not only that, but visible carbon fiber on the wheel and the carbon ceramic brakes. So this is what I refer to as a Z07 clone. It does not have the Z07 suspension, so it has the standard summer tire, not the Cup 2R tires, but it has the look with the aero and the high wing. And this one has a black dual racing stripe running down the entire car. Again, the high wing, visible carbon. I love this option on the Z06. It has the red intake. I highly recommend that on the Z06 because, quite frankly, I believe it's simply gorgeous. Inside, again, a nice, this is a color override setup. They went with the black interior with the custom red stitching, and that's an override because it's up against the rapid blue paint. This car went with the stealth interior, making this black aluminum here, and then this becomes black as well. There's the red stitching on the steering wheel. This car does have front lift. And then as I back out, this happens to be a competition seat. So this is the comp seat. This portion here is not leather. It's more of a textile material that helps grab you and keep you in place. And then this car also has suede microfiber inserts. So this microfiber here on the inserts of the seat then also translates into the microfiber here on the steering wheel. Really, really nice setup. This is an expensive coupe. Head over to the window sticker. Window sticker got torn as it was being removed. Visible carbon arrow, ceramic brakes, front lift. It was a Corvette Museum delivery. We can go into that on another story here. $1,200 for the stripe, painted brake calipers, the suede wheel, goodness gracious, stealth interior, comp seat, red intake, adrenaline stitch, black exhaust tips, black lug nuts, black wheel locks, and engine lighting. Sticker price of $171,465 on this car. Again, high option, high sticker price on a coupe that is a non-Z07, but has the appearance of being one. Now, another neat setup, color combination you don't see too often, Seawolf gray with the Sky Cool gray interior. No arrow on this car. You can see what the arrow looks like on the blue one compared to a non-arrow car on the Seawolf. Now let's go take a closer look at the interior. Again, this happens to be a coupe. Standard intake on the back, standard wing with the higher wickers that are installed on this particular setup here. Now we'll open it up, take a look at that Sky Cool gray interior. Again, this one went with stealth here, makes this black. We've tinted the windows here. See a slight window tint there. And then as you come through the center here, you can see the Sky Cool gray seats. And again, this one also has the microfiber inserts, which then makes the steering wheel also microfiber. Front lift on the setup here. And this one has the laminated window sticker. Gonna reach across and grab that, take a look at this. This has the carbon ceramic brakes. Back out, we can see the carbon ceramic brake caliper there. Gas guzzler, front lift, Seawolf gray tint coat, carbon fiber suede steering wheel included in the seat inserts, stealth interior, spider design wheels in satin graphite, black exhaust tips for a total price of $142,210. Really nice setup on a color combination you don't see very often. What do you think of this color combination, folks? The Seawolf with the Sky Cool gray. I like it. So you can see we've made it inside the showroom now. So it's still early in the morning and the sun's coming through. Beautiful sunshine's coming through. So I got my sunglasses on here this morning. So what I'm going to do is review some of the cars that are in the showroom as well as some of the pre-owned stuff. This is going to be another plug to follow me over on Instagram, because the pre-owned stuff, when it comes in, that's when I hit it real quick, is on our Instagram account for Zippity's Garage, plus follow me on Facebook. Like this car here, this 2004 commemorative edition Z06, really special car. They made them in limited production. This one has 9,349 miles on it. So this was the swan song for the C5 generation. And they're getting harder and harder to find in this condition. This thing is absolutely bone stock. I mean, no modifications done to it. The only mod I found was the exhaust plate that you see there. And what's really cool about this particular car is it was General Motors' first vehicle with painted carbon fiber. I'm going to show you the interior here. Again, the stitching here was exclusive to this car. And again, a pretty basic C5 interior for the most part, because they were pretty basic back then. But what's really cool is this hood. This hood here has the decal on it, and it says carbon fiber right here. This hood is actually made of painted carbon fiber. And it was the first time General Motors, like I said, used carbon fiber on a Corvette, a painted body panel, that is. And to give you an idea, like look at the flex. Most C5 owners can pull from here and close the hood. You pull from here, it flexes because this thing is so light. It's about 10 pounds lighter than what a traditional C5 hood would be. And to put it in perspective, back in 2004, the only other car that had a painted carbon fiber body panel was the Ferrari Enzo. And if you've watched the channel long enough, you know I have one of these at home. I'm an original owner of an 04 commemorative edition Z06. Mine really doesn't look like this because I've got carbon fiber on the front splitter, side skirts. I did a complete custom interior in mine. So I really, really like this car. But again, follow me over on Instagram because you'll see when these new cars, new pre-owned cars come in. 93.50 on the mileage, 42.9 is the asking price on this car. And I believe it's the lowest mileage example for sale in the country right now. So check that out on the website. We mentioned the Cunningham Corvettes that we still have available, brand new 2024s. Here's one of them, the representation that we have in the showroom. But again, this car is over a $15,000 discount. And like I said, if you've got a Camaro, you get another $2,500 off of that. And if you have GM Supplier, you can get almost another $1,900 off. And you can stack all of those discounts. So really, really special opportunity to get a couple of these 2024s. Then as we're moving through some of the other inventory here, we've got a couple Z06s. Again, follow over on the channel. Here's a Z06 pre-owned. We just took in, let's see, this one, 24 3LZ. Look at the mileage, 1611, 1,611 miles on it. 132.9 is the ask on this car. I'll put up the details, but it's got visible carbon fiber on the front, on the sides, hypersonic gray, and it has the body colored roof and nacelles, and it has the natural dipped interior. Really good combination, looks sharp, and again, available unit under 2,000 miles. Another really special vehicle that we have is this massive Audi. I don't want to say alphabet soup, but I'm going to get let's go to the back. This is basically the Audi version of the Lamborghini Urus. RSQ8 is this particular car. You can't even get these things new from what I understand, and we have it pre-owned here at the dealership. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Not an inexpensive car. 147.9 is the ask on this particular car. But again, I'll put information here on the screen so you got more details on that pre-owned. Got a Porsche SUV over here, Porsche 911 Carrera T, Bentley convertible, another Z06 back here, another hypersonic gray convertible too. So this one does not have the visible carbon. It has the twilight blue and tension blue interior, and this happens to be the competition version. So this is not leather here on the bolsters. So it grabs you a little bit better and wears better than what the leather will. But again, nice setup, level 2 carbon fiber on the interior, and again, body colored roof and nacelles. Really, really slick. And then for our Mopar friends, we've got this Hellcat here. And this, I believe, is also the Demon version. And it also comes with the crate. For those that follow Mopar, know what I mean by the crate. There's actually, I'll show you, I'll get a picture of it. It's over in our other showroom. But it has the jack and the extra set of wheels for the drag strip. So this car is available as well. I believe it's also pretty low mileage. Let's check it out. 6.2 liter V8, yeah. Under 2,000 miles, 1,936 miles on this particular Demon. Really, really cool. Another pre-owned Corvette that we have, it's over in the shop. It just arrived. I'll get some pictures of it. But it's a rapid blue Z06 with the Z07 package. That's an available unit. Some other new cars in the showroom. We've got this E-Ray here, waiting to go home. Red, black interior. This Z06 convertible, red, black roof. This Hysteria purple car with the Habanero orange. This car is still available. New 2025. We got a couple other E-Rays here, blue with the blue interior. This one still shocks me that it's still here. White, black wheel, red interior on an E-Ray. Really nice combination. And then here we have a rapid blue E-Ray with the sky cool gray interior. So again, nice color combination. So that kind of wraps up the main showroom. Let's head over to the middle showroom and see what we've got over there. So what's funny, when I do these videos and I read the comments about what coverage you guys want to see, there's always, you know, focus on new cars, focus on used cars, focus on the Z06s. So in an effort to try and please everybody, I'm going to do a quick little walkthrough on some of the pre-owned Corvettes that we have outside, because we try to hit multiple price points. And again, follow me on Instagram, because that's when the cars, these brand new trade-ins come in. That's when I get them up there. And some of these cars will sell within a matter of days. Perfect example, we had a C6 Grand Sport, silver car, red interior, manual transmission. Posted that on Instagram. I didn't sell it, but the car sold within like 4 days. And we had 4 different customers on the car. Case in point, the C7 ZR1, which we'll capture as well. That went up on Instagram. That sold in just a couple of days once that hit. So we try to make sure we have different price points. We've got that C5 at in the 40,000 range. We have cars in the $50,000 range. Here's an example of a $60,000 range, 62 grand. This is the Elkhart Lake Blue, 35,000 miles on it. It's a 2021 2LT coupe. What's neat about this is it has the transparent roof panel, Z51 wing, silver Trident wheel on it. It's got some type of a grill guard. It's not scrape armor, but it's a aftermarket company. You can see it's got zip ties on it, so not necessarily the best way to do it, but it works. Got another pre-owned Z06 out here. This is red mist with the red interior. 107,000 on the ask on this, and it's a 2024 with 3,800 miles on it. It's a 1LZ, red mist with a red interior. Here's a cool color combination you don't see very often. Torch red. It's got the Jake Corvette Racing decal on the front, but it's got a sky cool gray interior. Really nice setup. Hopefully that comes through on camera. Asking 66,000 on this one. This is one of my favorite cars that we have here right now. Had a couple looking at this, but they really wanted an Arctic white convertible. This is ceramic matrix gray. That car, the C7, is Arctic white. So it shows you the subtle differences between a ceramic matrix gray versus an Arctic white. But what's nice about this car, I call it a higher option 1LT convertible. It has the TVS package on it. So it has the front splitter, has the upgraded wheel with the red stripe, red caliper. Another option is the painted mirrors, which also then this customer did the painted roof. What I was going to say with the mirrors is it also makes the rear spoiler carbon flash. And it has an AWE exhaust system. This is the touring system with the mufflers. In my opinion, that's one of the sweet spots as far as an aftermarket exhaust is concerned. But this also has the red interior. So really nice setup. It's a 24. Mileage on it is 4,500. 1LT 2024, and it's got an asking price of $68,900. Tinted windows as well. You can see the dark windows on the side, but a really nice setup for a 1LT convertible in a discontinued color. I mentioned the Arctic white. This happens to be the C7 and a different price point. We're now under $50,000. Has the front splitter on the front, Grand Sport with an aftermarket black wheel, red caliper, convertible, red roof, 2LT, 2017 with 53,000 miles on it. This one happens to be an automatic transmission, but a really nice setup and a great price point. Here's another torch red. We saw that torch red with the sky cool gray. This one happens to have the natural interior. Again, this is the Z51. See the front splitter on the front, and then the Z51 wing on the back. Carbon flash wheel, red caliper. Model year is a 22. Mileage is 27,435. 2LT coupe. Again, nice setup with that natural interior. All right, so let's make our way into the center showroom here, where I like to focus in on some of the cars we've got that we're working on and so forth. And this is kind of where we stage things for delivery and so forth. that Demon that I mentioned earlier, the crate, here it is. I've got it opened up and you can see, again, this is from the factory. Comes with a jack, 2 extra wheels here, the skinnies for the drag strip. So this comes with that Demon that you saw in the center show, in the main showroom. Question is, you're gonna have to bring a truck to get this sucker home. So these cars are waiting for delivery. You've got a couple sold units here. There's that aforementioned C6 Grand Sport silver with the red guts with the manual transmission. This one did get sold. See, yep, there's that beautiful, glorious manual transmission. This was owned by a friend of mine, took it in on trade. He upgraded to a pre-owned C8, so congratulations to him. We'll walk around here. Let's walk around right now. Here is, quote unquote, the Holy Grail, right? It's a ZR1 from 2019. Torch red, bright chrome wheel, red caliper, visible carbon fiber on it. This is a low wing, so this means it's a non-ZTK package, but still glorious and beautiful carbon fiber. And the best thing about this car, it is locked right now, but it does have that manual transmission. This, again, was on my Instagram post the minute we took this in on trade. I think the ask on this was $240,000. The car has been sold. Didn't sell for $240,000. I think it sold for $235,000. So again, a very healthy number for a C7 manual ZR1. Beautiful orange, and orange looks to be Z06, getting ready to go out. This is a customer car. I'll focus in on this in a little bit, but this is a really wild build. Yellow with the twilight and tension blue interior. This is getting ready, waiting for the owner to come and pick this up, but I'll go over that in a future video. Really cool setup, torch red, yellow caliper, red seat, yellow seat belt on it, and then we added the high wing to it. Again, some of the different accessories that we can do here at Ciocca. You, believe it or not, you can put $5,000, $10,000, even $20,000 of accessories on these cars from an in-stock unit. From all the carbon fiber, the wings, the wheels, exhaust systems, we can do all of that here at Ciocca. Now, while this might look like a Cunningham Corvette, it is not. This is white with the blue interior. Here is one of those aforementioned Cunningham Corvettes. This is a brand new 2024, highly discounted car, over $14,000 off. Happens to be a stock unit that's still available. But this happens to be a customer car, 2025. It's a convertible. And I've often said, to spruce up the Cunningham cars, add the dual racing stripes to it. Well, that's what this particular customer did. So he ordered this car with the Edge Blue dual racing stripes on it, the TVS package with the front lip, added the front radiator screens from Scrape Armor, and it has the twilight and tension blue interior in it. This is a sold unit. Customer's coming to pick it up next week. And again, I just love when you do a convertible with the body colored roof, because that keeps this color combination consistent as you go across the rear deck lid, the trunk, the roof, and the front hood. For example, if this was a black roof, you wouldn't really see this dark blue decal. So again, I like seeing the consistent color change here. And if you're, maybe you do the black nacelles, but again, he opted for the body color. Really nice setup. And again, if you're considering one of our Cunningham cars, a great way to spruce it up would be to add that particular stripe to an in-stock vehicle. Speaking of adding a stripe to an in-stock vehicle, we've got another perfect example back here. This is a Hysteria purple Z06. It was a stock unit. We ordered it with the yellow caliper, yellow seat belt, yellow stitching. Gorgeous setup, right? With that yellow belt, you can see the yellow stitching on it throughout the interior. And what the customer did when he purchased the car, he's going to do full car PPF. He's going to do paint protection film across the entire vehicle, but then he's also adding the dual yellow racing stripes. So right now, we've already laid down the PPF onto the paint. The PPF is on the car now, and then we layered the decal on top of the PPF. Then we're gonna run that up across the roof. And like I said, this is a carbon flash roof. So you're gonna have, the color contrast here is gonna be Hysteria and yellow. Up here, it's gonna be carbon flash and yellow. That yellow will carry through. And then down here on the deck lid, it's gonna be Hysteria against yellow. Visible carbon fiber on the rear wing as well. Beautiful, beautiful setup. I love adding that yellow stripe to this car because it kind of pulls the interior to the outside of the car with that color contrast. And then here's a Riptide Blue. Again, customer ordered car, Riptide Blue with the dual silver stripes. And this also has the Twilight and Tension Blue interior in it, just like those Cunningham cars do. And this customer opted for body colored side molding, body colored mirrors, as well as the roof. So again, that stripe contrast is consistent throughout. And then that also makes the vents back here blue, also makes the Z51 spoiler blue. And the way GM does their stripe is you add that color to the stripe as well. And they also opted for the chrome badge package. Really nice setup with the chrome exhaust tip, chrome badging, and silver stripe. Nice setup, well done on this particular Riptide Blue car. So again, that's kind of just a walk through what we've got here in the center showroom, from all the accessories that we can do, the PPF, the scrape armor, the stripes, the exhaust systems. We can do it all here. But I'm gonna end right here on that beautiful ZR1. So again, thanks for watching this episode of Zippity's Garage. Hopefully you found it informative. You saw a couple cool cars. And hey, until the next time, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.